This is ANN News Brief.
Good morning, I'm Lucy Adeyemi. The United States has said on Thursday it was imposing visa restrictions on Ghana for not cooperating in plans to deport its citizens that have problems in the U.S. U.S. Department of Homeland Security said in a statement, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has ordered consular officers in Ghana to implement visa restrictions on certain categories of visa applicants. It says the sanctions could be expanded to a wider population if Ghana did not make an appropriate move. The U.S. accused Ghana of failing to live up to its obligations under international law to accept the return of its nationals ordered deported from the United States. The United Nations Security Council has agreed on Thursday to review arms embargo measures on Central African Republic by the end of September, but says only if the country makes progress in areas including reform of its security sector and management of its weapons. CAR has been under a UN arms embargo since 2013. The government has repeatedly called for the restrictions to be lifted to allow arms supplies to shore up its security forces fighting militias that control much of the country. A review of the arms embargo benchmark will include managing weapons, disarming militias, and reforming its security sector. The draft resolution would renew the embargo until January 2020. But opened the door to a partial lifting that would allow the government to purchase weapons without seeking approval from the UN Sanctions Committee. Stay with us, we'll be back after this short break.
This used to be me. But that was before I got the perfect bag. It's handy and easy to use. All I need in one compact space, just like my MTN Extra Value plan. I used to get one plan for my calls and then try to remember which data plan worked for me. Roaming was a totally different ballgame. Not anymore. I've got the MTN Extra Value all-in-one plan. If you're a data buff like me, you get extra data with some talk time. And if you like to make calls, you get extra talk time with some data. And when I'm abroad, I automatically browse, chat, and call right on the same plan. MTN Extra Value was made just for me.
More of data or calls, whichever one you prefer. MTN Extra Value is made just for you.
Democratic Republic of the Congo has asked the United Nations peacekeeping mission for help against Rwandan rebels planning operations against Rwanda from inside Congolese territory. Chief of the UN mission, Leila Saroge, said DRC asked in a letter for peacekeepers to thwart Hutu rebels who were gathering in an eastern province near Rwanda's border. The UN peacekeeping mission says it had notified the Rwandan authorities. That's ANN News Brief. Thanks for watching. For details on these and other stories, visit our website, annafrica.net. Also join the conversation on Facebook, facebook.com/ANN Africa TV. Instagram and Twitter at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Adeyemi.